Hello WEEI, my name is Nolan Fox and I'm here to give you my takes on the Boston Red Sox. With the Red Sox holding a 2-game advantage in the wild card chase over the Yankees and the Blue Jays, I think it's time to start asking some questions about that game. First, who is going to start that game for the Red Sox? It's either going to be Chris Sale or Nate Eovaldi. Sale hasn't seen either team yet this season, so you have to like his chances there, as it usually works in the pitcher's favor when he hasn't faced a team in a long time, which he hasn't. Nate Eovaldi has seen plenty of both teams versus the Yankees this season. He's given up a .252 opponent's batting average with a .663 OPS. Judge is 5 for 9 against him. LeMahieu's 9 for 17 against him, but Giancarlo Stanton's only 3 for 15 against him this season. Versus the Blue Jays, he's held them to a .222 opponent's batting average with a .652 OPS. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is only 1 for 5 off of him. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is only 1 for 5 off of him, although that one was a home run. Bo Bichette, though, has seen him well. He's 3 for 6 with an RBI, and Teoscar Hernandez is 2 for 5 off Nate, with both of those hits being doubles. So if I was Alex Cora, I would go with Nate Eovaldi. I think both those teams are very right-handed. Nate Eovaldi's been good against righties this season. Chris Sale has struggled against righties this season so far in limited time. Next up, the bullpen. Who are we going to trust in this Red Sox bullpen to hold a 1-run lead in that game? I don't think we can go with Matt Barnes given the way he's pitched since the All-Star break. He just hasn't looked good since he's come back off of COVID. We tried to get him in against the Mets the other day. He didn't do well. He loaded the bases. Brazier had to come in and bail him out, and that was in a 12-4 game. So if I can't trust Matt Barnes to pitch in an 8-run game against a bad team like the Mets, how am I going to trust him to pitch well in a 1-run high-leverage situation against either the Yankees or the Blue Jays? I think we got to go with either Whitlock or Ottavino in either of those situations. Again, both guys have been good against righties this season, not so much against lefties, which is concerning. Next up, my last point is, what is the lineup going to look like for this game? I think if you want to go with the offensive lineup, you stick JD at DH, Schwarber in left, have Verdugo come in and play center field, and move Kike Hernandez to second base. I think that gives you your best offensive look. But if you want to go with the defensive lineup, I think you have JD at DH, Schwarber in left. You put Kike out in center field. We all know he has a cannon out there, and he can throw out base runners left and right. And then at second base, I think you let Christian Arroyo come in and save some runs. I think, and then you have Bobby Dahlbeck, Xander Bogaerts, Rafael Devers, and Hunter Renfroe filling up the rest of the lineup. And then you'll have to make a decision with what you want to do at catcher. Obviously, if you start Chris Sale, you'd rather have Christian Vasquez, but Nate Eovaldi seems to like to pitch to Kevin Plawecki much better. So Alex Cora is going to have some tough decisions to make come that wild card game, assuming the team can get into that game. They have a 2-game lead right now with a big series against the Yankees coming up this weekend. And that's all I got. Hope you like this video, and go Sox!